We can restate the associative property in terms of equivalent expressions, and we can use the associative property as well as the associative property together with the commutative property to obtain equivalent expressions. So how would we state the associative property? The associative property says that if you take any three real numbers, while the associative property for multiplication says you can multiply the first two, then multiply by the third, or you can multiply the first one by the product of the second and the third. The associative property for addition says you can add together the first two and then add in the third, or you can add the first to the sum of the second and the third. We can use the associative property by itself to write equivalence, but it becomes really powerful when we use it together with the commutative property. So suppose we want to write some equivalence of this expression. Well, we could do this. First, we could move the parentheses as follows. And then we could use the commutative property to change the order. Then we could regroup again and change some orders again. And with one more change of grouping, well, here we have arithmetic we can just work out. 3 times 4 is 12, times 5 is 60. Here we're multiplying together 3 copies of the variable x, which we can write using an exponent. And here we just have a yz. And in this way, we can write this big complicated multiplication expression in this much shorter way. In the future, we are going to say the following. First, we can write terms or factors in any order, as long as we keep the factors of any particular term together. And second, we can group terms or factors however we like, again, as long as we keep all of the factors of any particular term together.